Well, it's good to be back, and thank you for putting up with the absence. And it's been a while since we're together here at the Eucharist, so thank you. Uh, and as we're back over here, we are listening here to our brother Paul, the apostle, today as he writes to the Romans in a very good consideration, the good meditation. None of us lives for oneself. And the more we become aware that we belong to someone else, we belong, and that no one dies for himself. So if we live for the Lord, and if we die for the Lord. So whether we live or die, we are the Lord's. It's the most comforting, because then we're never alone. We have a lineage, we know, we're grounded, and we're not just nobodies. Actually, we're really some people, somebody. And so it does strike us a tone. St. Augustine would say, oh, our hearts are restless until they rest in God. And so here, none of us lives for oneself, because we're not made for ourselves, it's for someone else. So it's a good reflection that we do have here. And then the gospel that gives us, and it gives us the flavor of, guess who? Pope Francis. He is the one who keeps reminding us, have compassion, remember the compassion of God, and be fully passionate for our brothers and sisters. So here in the gospel, or the Pope must have reflected and prayed so deeply in these gospels that he knows that we have to upset the whole way of doing things in order then to renew the church. And so he's doing that. Like, for instance, for the Synod, he's asking, hey, I want some information and consultation, real consultation of people about these issues. And we're not used to that. We're not even prepared for it, but we've got to do it. And so, again, because he's moved by this sense of compassion to do things a little bit different. Yes, maintaining our traditions and laws and all that, but still, we need to do a lot of things different. Like he's telling us, answer the phone calls. Answer your phone personally, not through somebody else. Okay? So he's, and he has done it himself, because he is directly called from the Vatican to Argentina to so and so and so and so. And they realize that he is doing what he's talking about. And so we have here then he's moving us to that compassion and understanding, so that we look for the sheep, that we look for the lost coin in the house. And remember that in the houses at that time, they had no windows. And so you further in, you went in darker and darker. So that's why you needed a lamp. And this is why it says, what a woman would not light a lamp and sweep the house, searching carefully until she finds it. So it was a tough task. And so then to really find it, and then rejoice, and then to do something that is unusual. I mean, to go and make a big party, a big fuss. Well, that's because the lost coin and the lost key is most precious to God, and that's what He wants us to do. So we'll continue with the Eucharist, helping us shake our, how would you call, complacency, or how would you call the tedium?
Comforting the uncomfortable and making the comfortable
and afflict the comfortable and comfort the afflicted. Okay. So let us then continue with the Eucharist.